the white flag, so it is now or never for, and Greg is very close. He's all over the back of Zach Hinson. Throw it high, baby, throw it high. You got it, you're there. You're there. Oh, they're gonna get together. Zach Hinson, Greg McDaniel get together. Greg into the inside wall very hard. Zach Hinson around. This is gonna give Eric Stoyboy the win. He's gonna go for 3 in a row. I cannot believe this, Eric Stoy. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. He doesn't know where to go. He's got the tires, he's just nowhere to go. It's all clogged up everywhere. Oh, he's spinning. Mike Smith is spinning. Oh my gosh. Save it, save it. Oh, he's into the wall hard. Back end damage. Gosh darn it. So we got final lap, ladies and gentlemen. And Eric Stoyboy complete this lap and bring home his first title, Truck Series title. I know he's just hoping he can get through this last lap here and not have anything crazy happen. Is AJ gonna get under him here? Does he do it?
I don't think AJ can. He's gonna make a shot at it.
Oh, I don't know about that. What a finish. What a finish. Wow.
As he celebrates, we're pulling in here our first ever Truck Series champion, Eric Stoy.
And so again, congratulations on your first ever Truck Series title, the first ever Truck Series for BRR. Congrats.
Appreciate it, Richie. Thanks, Jared.
I believe it's the white flag, so it is now or never for, and Greg is very close. He's all over the back of Zach Hinson. Throw it high. Hello everybody, welcome back. We got a new season of BRR trucks here. It's going to be season 2. We're starting off at Daytona. Last year's champion was Eric Stoy, you know, as you guys probably saw in the promotion video there. So we're about to kick off season 2 here, and it's Daytona here. So I'm joined by Jared here in the booth, and it should be a pretty interesting race.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We wanted to start the season this year at Daytona. This is the traditional start, right? This is where you want to start. Everybody has a clean chance and a fair shot in everything they got at Daytona. Put yourself on top, so I think it'll be a fun one.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the drivers are going to have to navigate, you know, there's always a chance for the big one, so I'm sure we'll see that once, if not twice. But these drivers in this series are, you know, very talented, some of the best in the series. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a very exciting race. So see how it plays out here. See who can get victory number 1 to start the season.
So while we're going to start qualifying, go ahead. Bookmark somebody who wanted to watch Eric. See, actually, no, he'll go to the back. Check on somebody to see who's going to qualify. We're going to bring in Greg real quick. So Greg, we have to thank you, one, for helping us with this series and bringing out sponsorship and everything you're doing, and you're helping us pay for some of the stuff going on. So one, thank you. But go ahead and introduce your company and what we're doing, and just.
Well, thank you. I ran the Truck Series last year. That was my introduction to the league, and had a great time. I really enjoy this league, and when I saw you guys were looking for sponsorship, I was glad to help. I own a small 8-lane bowling center in Kimball, Nebraska. The name of the bowling alley is Kim Bowl, and we took some of our advertising dollars that just don't seem to bring us any business here, and put it into this series to kind of promote the sport of bowling on a more different scheme, I guess. So, but I'm not expecting people to come here and bowl, but bowling alleys are having a hard time since the pandemic, and if some people can you know, see that the cross promotion with bowling and into this, maybe someone will go bowling one of these days and spend a few dollars in a bowling center that could really use the help.
I agree with that completely. It's actually very fitting. I believe the Xfinity Series race today was sponsored by Go Bowling. to be honest with you. So that's an awesome thing, and we appreciate everything that you do and everybody. I think this race was originally sponsored by Gopher, but ultimately Kim Bowl has become the title sponsor for the truck series, and you took on more than half of the series for helping us pay for different things. So we appreciate that. Thank you very much. You ran this series last year. You were extremely competitive, and now you're back in the Cup Series. And quite frankly, you've been faster than me every week we go to. So I'm looking forward to racing with you tomorrow.
Yep, I'm looking forward to tomorrow too. I'll be. I have to step down to a Ford this year because there's actually a Go Bowling paint job for a Ford Mustang that the company that sponsored the actual real race today. So I'll going to be running a Ford in the Cup Series this year, so I can run that bowling paint scheme during the series this year.
Sure, it'll look good. I'll be looking forward. I know Richie and I will both be looking forward to racing with you tomorrow, and you're a good drafter. We saw that a couple times last year, so looking forward to that.
Absolutely, and just like Jared said, thanks a lot. We appreciate the sponsorship, and that's a really cool story you had there with the bowling. I still remember back in my days going bowling. Wasn't terribly good, but man, it was a blast. So, thank you. Again, thank you.
Yep, you are welcome.
All right, so that was Greg McDaniel, driver number 30. He ran. I think he finished third or fourth last year in the Truck Series points. Made it to the finale. Got promoted just like Eric did. Giving these other guys a shot. We have a lot of new names this year, from William Mann, 29, Mason Foster, the 96. Corey, I think, ran a couple races with us last year, the 12. Gerald Pohl, Jimmy Johnson. But just like any other time, there's Jason Rome and Michael Smith leading the top two in qualifying.
Yeah, no surprise there with Jason jumping to the top. Same with Mike. They're usually up there at the front. Mike contended for a title last year. Also in that video, he had a shot there at the end and just got into a little wreck. But I look for him to contend again this year and fight for a title.
So the only real changes we made from season 1 to season 2 was that you can no longer run for both championships. In order, like I've said before, to give more guys a shot at winning a championship and bring in the new guys and let them see what we're doing and see what they're doing. So the only guy in this race, I believe, that's running that isn't running for points will be Eric Stoy. He will start from the rear of this field. He did qualify 7th, but he will get an EOL here. Other than that, everybody in the field, like I said, a lot of new names, a lot of good returning names as well in this field. A lot of different numbers this year. A lot of stuff to look out for us, I think, more than anything else. As we click off the final seconds of qualifying, Brian Oshenska jumps up to number 2 spot there.
Brian's also very good on the plate tracks as well. I look for him to have a solid race as well. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got Jason Rome on the pole, Brian Oshenka second, Mike Smith third, Larry Ashby fourth, Nate Anders fifth, Jimmy Johnson, so weird, sixth, Eric Stoy seventh, Gerald Poole eighth, Dwayne Kinner ninth, Mason Foster 10th, Corey Hirrigas, if I'm saying it right, 11th, John Schmidt is 12th. There, 13th is William Mann Jr., 14th Alex Mazzillo, 15th Mark Dantuma, and 16th Jody Ogden, and 17th Doug Burns. And I'm not racing. Got 20th here Jeffrey Parker, 19th Patrick Lucio, and Bill Percy 21st. I believe that rounds out your field.
I think we've got 11, if I counted right, we got 11 new guys tonight.
I do believe you're right. Okay, there. Got that, and looks like they are lining up out there.
One an EOL right there. Oops. Okay. Just went through and talked to everybody. Sounds like we're all set. I think Bill's having a little bit of issues, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was with what the season patch that just came out or something like that. I heard there was a lot of issues with that.
Yeah, so basically what happened is that something happened whenever they released some of the things they did, and for some reason people are getting disconnected and then they can't get back in. And it's not due to your internet, it's just due to iRace. I had it happen to me a couple weeks ago. But AJ actually had it happen to him while he was leading a race on Tuesday night.
I believe I was at the Fast and Fun. I think I was watching that, and I was like, "Oh, that stinks."
Yeah, that was not a fun race for me. I was caught up in every wreck possible.
How many sets of tires do we got? 3, 4?
There's only two extras, so you're gonna have 3 total. I mean, Daytona, you could probably run all 50 laps on one. So I would say 2 is just because you're gonna go spin into the grass at some point and wreck and probably won't change tires. You are gonna need fuel, and it's gonna be close, to be honest with you. In the draft there, I was running roughly 22, 23 laps. So with fuel, with cautions and different things, you might make the whole length, but you somehow go weak. Might be an issue on fuel if you're not careful.
But that would be what, 2, 3 stops? At least 2.
It would only be one. Since it's only 50
that's right.
laps.
Okay, you're right.
Like I said, it's going to be close on fuel, but I think you're banking on cautions. You'll make it as long as you get a caution at the right time. It'll be close if you don't.
We are green here. Jason Rome going to lead him down here into turn 1. He's going to go to the middle, slice up high, play both lanes, I guess. Mike Smith going to tuck in behind him. I expect everybody to just kind of take it easy here. Like you said, I mean, 50 laps is still a decent amount of time. It's a big track, so no need to get too antsy early on. Can't win it on lap 1. But you can lose it. Looks like Brian and is that Larry Ashby up on the high side there?
All right. This thing is tight already.
Looks like they're starting to form up there on the outside. You're getting a few more cars. Looks like John Schmidt's trying to get back there as well. Trying to suck up to, is that William Mann Jr. there?
That is, that's 29. He's in the back of this thing. Mason Foster in front of him. Gerald Cole. In fact, these are, looks like 3 new guys with 3 veterans up here. Larry Ashby going to give a push to Brian Oshenska to take the lead here on the outside, looks like.
He is tucked up right behind Brian Oshenska's rear bumper there. Jason Rome getting super loose there. I'm not sure if he hit the apron, but he got real loose.
These trucks get squirrely. It's a weird feeling the way these are set up with the iRacing Fix setup. They get a run up to you, but they get kind of squirrely on bumps and whatnot. I hope these guys lay off early on at least. Keep that in mind.
Everybody's playing nice so far. Looks like you almost have you got a few more in the bottom lane, but yeah, everybody's kind of trying to see which lane's going to move forward there. They keep kind of switching lanes. Looks like Brian Oshenka is going to take the lead here. See if he cuts down or if he brings Larry with him.
talking to Larry Wednesday and Thursday about drafting, he was trying to get better at this, something he wanted to get better at. You realize, I think everybody, all 20 of these trucks realize you have a shot to win. You know, it doesn't matter how long you've been on iRacing. This is Daytona. Every person from 1 to 20 has a shot here. So I think Larry's trying to take advantage of that. I think me and Brian will be up front all day.
That's correct. I agree with you there. Got a lot of weaving and bobbing back in the pack there. Is that John Schmidt right around that area?
41.
41, yep. The 12, man, there's a lot of new numbers. Who's the 12? Corey?
That would be Corey. Yeah, that would be Corey.
How do you pronounce? Okay, I was gonna say.
Because we need to talk to him, I guess, about that one. I don't know. I'll mention that this week and see what it is.
We're sorry, Corey, if we screw up your name.
In front of Doug's another guy. That's Patrick Coluccio. They're about 11th place in front of Doug. Jimmy Johnson back there. A lot of the new guys towards the back of this field. From Mason to Doug, a lot of new names.
Alex Muzzillo, he's back there. He raced with us last year too. Did a few of them, and then I think he was having a little bit of trouble with getting his internet situated. Looks like he's back with us. Got that figured out.
Yeah,
Eric Stoy, hanging back there.
77 and then 11 back there for September 11th and everything today. So good to see that. He's hanging out in the rear of this field, it looks like, but hey, that might be strategy. He and Eric both back there. Just kind of playing it safe.
Don't look down. William Mann Jr. To the point here with Mason Foster second, Ryan Oshanka third, Larry Ashby fourth, Nathan Anders fifth, and Jason Rome is falling all the way back to sixth. Mike Smith seventh, Corey Hurrigus eighth, Gerald Poole ninth, and Dwayne Kinner round out your top 10.
Yeah, Man's another guy that we brought in this year. Fast and fun guy, really quick. He should be. He might be one of these guys that people don't know. He might be a championship contender in this series. He and Mason Foster both there in that 96. They get the yellow car, the very bright yellow car, pushing into the lead there.
It's funny you mentioned that. I just happened to, there's a streamer I watch, and I was just watching him do the official Richmond race this week, and lo and behold, I see William Mann Jr. in there on the stream, and I'm pretty sure he was leading the majority of it. I didn't stick around to see if it was 200 laps, so I didn't see if he won, but he was right up there mixing it up with the best of them. So.
We get a lot of our recruiting from other leagues, so you'll hear Fast and Fun. A lot of stuff. Doug does great work for us, so he's done a lot of stuff. The 96 is from, what is that league? XCal. Doug does it on Tuesday nights. You'll see Doug tomorrow night on How to Suck at iRacing. He does broadcasting for XCal, and he's going to do Sunday night, the ARCA stuff for Fast and Fun after us. So a lot of names you'll see in this series, you will see on How to Suck at iRacing. You're going to see every Saturday here. You're going to see. We have a lot of good drivers in this series. We actually the Outlaws that Doug does on Mondays in different weeks. So we got a diverse group of a lot of the random leagues coming together for our Saturday nights.
And it's just a good group of guys. It's a fun time. Just come out, hang out. Just kind of have fun. Don't have to be super competitive. Just come out and have fun, mix it up. Always a fun time. Looks
Brian
like,
and Jason,
yeah, Brian
they know what
and
they're
Jason.
doing on the other side. They're a good tandem to have out there. Larry not far behind them, Nate not far behind them.
Everybody's, from what I see, everybody's giving space. I like that. A lot of give and take right now, which should be this early on. No need to be pinching on doors and stuff like that. Not yet, anyway.
They're playing nice so far. We'll see how long that goes. We're up to lap 9. The other change that was made that we haven't talked about is the competition yellow is gone. So there is no caution in 25. So if these guys are running out of gas, whatever, it may cause some strategy. Like I said, I don't know how long this thing will go in a draft. seems about 23 laps. So you're looking 2 to 4 laps short. And there might be some guys looking at that and wondering if they need to lay off a little bit.
So that's what I was just gonna say. Do you want to be leading? I don't think you do. I think you're burning more fuel by doing that.
You're pulling this whole train. The 87's getting a little bit, but the 87 and the 29 right now, the cars are pulling this whole thing along. Where you want to be is right where Mike Smith's at, Gerald Poole, Larry Ashby. If you're getting the front pole and the rear pole, you can sit there at 50, 75% throttle and save yourself a couple of laps if you're good with it.
Yeah, definitely. I would not want to be pulling this field right now because William Mann Jr. will definitely at that rate be the first one on pit road.
And Mason Foster is, I'm assuming he's heads up and aware of that. He's probably more than willing right now to sit second, third place. All right, just tag me along. I'm along for the ride until you have to pit, and then we'll figure out from there.
And then again, so tires don't mean anything. So when you come down, it's a fuel only, correct? Unless it's under caution, it's just fuel only.
You're getting a full load. It's going to take as long to change tires as it is to get gas. So you might as well do both.
That's true.
And you only have one fast repair, so if you get into wrecks, you get in a wreck and you change tires again, that's fine. If you get in that second wreck, you're done anyways. So you might as well go ahead and change tires. It might help to fill your truck a little bit. Mason Foster
saw that he blinked out there.
Yeah, that's like I said. We having some iRacing issues. I don't think that's him. I think that's iRacing stuff. And we have a little bit of waves if we get a caution. But so far, we've done well without a caution. I'm genuinely surprised, not by the clean driving, not by our drivers. It's just the nature of the beast. There is. You can put the cleanest, most professional sim racers on Daytona and say go race. I'm gonna tell you in 50 laps there's gonna be 3 cautions. So I'm genuinely impressed by it.
And another thing to point out too, maybe if we have some newcomers that might not be familiar, how the iRacing works. Like so what you're seeing right now is a broadcast that I have camera angles outside the car and all that stuff, but when the drivers are driving, they don't have that. Like there's no chassis view, third person. They're driving out of their cockpits, so peripherals are
now
not
would be a great
good.
time. Go ahead and cut to Mike Smith and you'll see it. You cannot see in front of you. If the 96 were to do something with the 29 and one of them were to go around or something from the 10, you can't see. You're looking straight at the spoiler on the guy in front of you, and you're just hoping nothing goes wrong.
So here's Mike Smith's view. And this is from fourth. Let me give you someone in the middle of the pack. Patrick Coluccio. That's what he sees right there, middle of the pack, 12th spot there. And
you can't see anything.
You can't see anything.
You can see the 39. There's a spotter. Sure, he's telling you there's a guy to your right now, but how far? You don't know. You don't know how far outside he is. Look at that line and just open.
Look at the trucks weaving and bobbing. That's a cool angle to see how sideways the trucks are getting in the corners there. How unstable they are.
Well, the air hits these big spoilers and it knocks you around, and these things are not aero efficient at all, being these boxy big trucks and everything. So it really speaks to the testament of the skill we're seeing tonight and everything that's going on.
Shout out to Greg McDaniel in the chat. He's pulling for Doug Burns tonight at Virtual Daytona. I'm sure Doug would appreciate that, Greg. Thanks, buddy.
Well, Doug,
you're welcome.
Doug is sitting back here a little bit, 15th.
Let's give Dougie boy some love. Where is he at? He's back here in 14th. I do love his truck. I love the colors on it. I think they just pop so nice. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know who painted it, but man, I love the paint job on Doug's truck.
This one should say on the side. I believe this is K-Nug's paint scheme.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know the name of who does K-Nugs. I know there are a good many painters we have. I believe that's an outlaw guy that does those paints. But Doug does a lot of different paints, and he supports a lot of different paint shops, so I'm not really sure about that group, but they did a good job on it.
Yeah, they certainly did. Jason Rome kind of getting a little side draft off of the, oh yeah, they're pretty close off the 96 there of Mason Foster.
You're going to see the middle and find out who you can do that with and who you can't. There are some that maybe you don't want to do that with starting off, but I think Jason's getting comfortable now. Brian getting comfortable behind him. They're going to start to try to make a push. What they need is a few more trucks out there to get the side draft going, so pull that inside line back. Right now, you see a gap between Larry, between Nate, and between Corey, and that's where you're not gaining or helping. You're not losing the inside. You're not really gaining anything. But right now, you don't necessarily need to either.
And I mean, yeah, definitely, you know, agreed. But when you do these side drafts, even if you're familiar, there definitely is a high risk, you know, to doing that, because it takes a lot of trust, yes, but all it takes is just a tiny slip up on the inside guy, and you know, you're gonna have a big one.
Oh, absolutely. But when you pull it off, make it work. You feel really good about it. I'll tell you that much.
You sure do, and I can attest to this, you know, in doing some of the fun races and stuff. You know, you can get in the middle and kind of suck both the outside guy and the inside guy back. It's weird how it works, but you can drive right through the middle sometimes, and it just kind of pulls the guy on your outside and inside back and pushes you forward. So that's something to look, you know, for someone to do later on, you know, at the end of the race. Jason gonna slot in. Ooh.
You can see Mike
Man.
gave him a lot of
Yes.
headway there.
Yes, he did.
I would say on lap 48, that move right there is not going to cut it with Mike Smith. But
that move is inside retaining wall.
yeah. And I think Jason just kind of gave up. Maybe realized that pit stops were upcoming within the next
3 or 4
4
laps,
to 5
yeah.
laps, and said, you know what, maybe I should get to the inside, not to cause an issue. And now Brian is making a push up towards the front, though.
Got somebody here. I can't see up ahead who it is, but somebody I think either pitted or.
That's Jeffrey Parker, the 9.
Okay.
We're gonna try to help him out and get him some waves if we caution, but he's 12 laps down at this point.
That's a shame.
So we'll, like I said, I wish there was something I could do, but iRacing's had these issues, and unfortunately, it's affected everybody.
Yeah, it happens, and you know, again, it's a, you know, we'll try to get him his laps back, but if not, it's a long season, and like you were mentioning, we do have those 2 drop races, so you know, wouldn't be the total worst thing. You know, you hate to have to use it, but it kind of is unfortunate, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometime, you know, on this service, so everybody has to deal with it, like you said.
Yeah, we'll have the same issue most likely tomorrow. So.
Who is it?
3, 4. Oh, Doug just missed it.
Oh man, 18.
Looks like they tried to get by the 59.
Patrick Coluccio was in it. Hold on. It's like Eric Stoy was in it. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like they just tried to get around the 59.
Let's see what Alex Mazzillo. Oh, he's. Let's see this. This is Patrick Coluccio's.
Yeah, Jeffrey Parker was up high trying to stay out of everybody's way, and they couldn't quite clear him, and it caused the accident.
Let me see if I can go back there and ride with Doug through that.
Luckily, we got a fast repair, so all these guys will be fine, I think.
It's gonna show me that. No. So I guess that was convenient, right in time for pit stops?
Yeah, right about the time we had thought, but looks like they're all going to dump down pit road here.
I just heard a motor blow on somebody. Race off of pit road. Looks like the 96 of Mason Foster going to beat William Mann Jr. off pit road there. Larry Ashby third, Brian Oshenka fourth, Jason Rome fifth, Nate Anders sixth, Gerald Poole seventh, Mike Smith eighth, Alex Mazzillo is ninth. He's up 5 spots, and Doug Burns 7 spots to 10th. That's your top 10 off of pit road.
So we got a fast repair, so all those cars damaged will be magically fixed. I mean, very realistically fixed. Back up there.
Wave your little wand over and boof. Bill Percy might have had some issues too. I'm showing him two laps off the pace.
Yeah, we're working on getting him waved back. He was one of the guys that had the issues with
Parker.
with SI racing. Yeah.
William Mann Jr. running on the apron. Now, what does that do? Save a little more fuel, maybe? Running low like that?
What's that?
Running on the apron. I see William Mann's doing that. Does that just save a little more fuel?
I think he's just doing that.
Oh, okay.
Green.
We are back to green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Foster going to lead him down. William Mann Jr. in second. Looks like the inside line is getting quite a push. Looks like Doug Burns almost got into the wall back there. And the inside lane is going to surge. Yeah, Brian Oshenka out there with that Larry Ashby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nate Anders.
Nate Anders in 17.
3, Gerald Poole. Okay. Just trying to still learn some of these names. Mike Smith out there on the outside too, behind Brian.
Lee, man, shoot for that lead again.
He's got to throw the block.
Oh yeah, Brian was shooting for it.
A lot more radio chatter to each other, complaining about driving now after that first pit stop. The tensions are starting to pick up.
Mike on the wall a bit there.
Yes, he did.
Ryan Shensky's pushing for the lead on the outside with Nate behind him.
Nate got a little squirrely there.
I believe that's Jimmy with a Y Johnson. Yeah, with the 6 there.
Yeah, it gets me too.
Either, well,
Old
I told him earlier,
time.
it's not the NASCAR driver. That's the football coach from
Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I forgot that.
On that one, so yeah. Alex Mazzillo on the outside is blinking a little bit. On that, but other than that, we're right back to the way they were. This is Brian O'Shanto leading the high side, trying to get back. You got William Mann still in the lead. Mason Foster right up on him. Larry is still right in the hunt with Jason in the 59. That's Jeff Parker actually. He's 12 laps down, but hey, go get a lap back, see what happens.
Shout out to Alex though, running the top 10 there. He's having a solid run there, kind of staying out of trouble.
A lot of new guys.
Got Lydia Mann, which I'm assuming is William Mann's wife. Go 29, William, Bruce Mann Jr.
Some sort
and
of.
Hello. I don't know.
I don't actually know him that well, so I don't know if he's married, but thanks for the help out. Thanks for watching. And
yeah. 24 laps to go here. William Mann leading it. Mason Foster is second. Brian Oshenka is third. Nate Anders fourth. Larry Ashby is fifth. Jason Rome is sixth. Jimmy Johnson is seventh. Patrick Coluccio up to eighth. Gerald Poole is ninth. Alex Mazzillo is 10th. Doug Burns is 11th. Dwayne Kinner is 12th. Mark Dantuma is 13th. Mike Smith back to 14th.
They're wrecking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's coming back up the track. Oh, he got somebody.
He got Mike Smith and the 57.
Dantuma and Mike
Yeah.
Smith. What happened to Mark here? So from here, you don't take tires, you're good to go. We'll see how many think about that. Oh, that was Larry who caused the initial. What happened to Larry?
Yeah, I see him. It's not taking me back. Let's see if I can find it here.
The 59 got a 59 got a really good run up front here. He got down underneath the 34, and they're going to both wind up going down into the grass.
How you doing?
Yep, that might be net code.
Good, man. I was just thinking.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's rough. The 59 probably didn't need to do what he did there, but.
There we go. Now I got it.
We got it back from there, so I think we're okay.
And then they made contact down in the grass, and the 39's going to come back up and get a few more, unfortunately.
Oh, Lydia Mann says that is his mom. So hello, Mom. That's awesome. Your son is leading, and that's awesome. That's really cool. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that. And hopefully William Yeah, William can get the job done. Well, thanks for tuning in, Mom.
It's like Alex stayed out, Gerald stayed out, Jason, a good group of them actually. Maybe, I mean, with some caution laps, you clutch this thing a little bit, hope you can make it. But I think we're playing the wrong strategy. I think Jimmy Johnson, Patrick, Doug, Dwayne, Eric, John, I think they're playing the right game with this here.
Thank you, Lydia. That means a lot. Thank you. All right, what do we got here? 20, 19, maybe 19, 18 laps to go here when this thing goes back green.
Let's go do this. This should be fun. As we just mentioned him, and quite frankly, I make fun of him a lot, but he's a good dude. So we'll bring William Mann in here and have a nice shot. If you haven't talked to him, just a heads up, this may be exciting. A man slam is in the lead. Your mother commented, said, "Congratulations, doing a good job. How's it feel, buddy?"
I feel like I'm in danger every lap, but it feels a little safer than where I started.
Well, hey, I mean, you're up, William, you're up 12 spots. So, I mean, heck, man, it's like half the field. What was your strategy? Was it easy coming through it, or just?
Yeah, a lot of people aren't really fans of running that high side. I saw 2 trucks out there, so I tried to push the pusher safely, and next thing I know, I was sitting in 6th after a lap. And then everybody started dying down, dropped to the inside. So they dropped down, I stayed up high. A couple more trucks piled up with me, and a couple laps later, I'm in the lead in the hot seat. So.
And can you make it from fuel on here? Are you worried about that at all, or you think there's more caution coming?
I see more cautions coming, but I'm also a master at saving fuel, so I think we're going to be okay without having to stop again.
Well, that's awesome, William. Hopefully you can bring this bad boy home in first place and get your first win in the BRR Trucks Season 2, man. Go get it, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be a great way to start it off, man. Thank you, guys.
He's being a little cautious, I think, but you get him in a closed room. There's some fun going on there in that 29 truck.
That is absolutely for sure. I was a couple fun races we did, or maybe even the shootout. I was in his chat, and it was quite entertaining.
I'm sure we'll have multiple opportunities to talk to him throughout the season. So we got Bill on the lead lap after the issues that he had. Corey is getting a wave around right now. He just got the lucky dog. He didn't have any issues. He's coming back around. He was involved in the first wreck.
Jeffrey Parker is the next we got to work on?
Well, he's 12 laps down because the last wreck was so kind of.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little tough. A little tough to do.
Yeah, and I'll talk to him after the race. We'll get that straightened out. Base truck rolls off.
Green flag.
Flag is out.
Mason is on.
All over William.
Yeah.
Those two have been hooked up though for a majority of the race though, so. And they get such a launch. I mean, they really gap Brian there. He fights back after a few laps, but man, and then you got Jason right there pushing as well. So, Jason's looking to go up high, and they are all. This is crazy tight right here.
Yeah, Mason needs to watch doing that, staying up close.
Overheat.
No rolls. Things gonna jump up and heat real quick. But those two on the inside have been a tough tandem to stop, as Jason's going to go up in front of Brian again to try it.
I mean, you got to do something, right? Nope. Can't just ride behind him. That ain't going to get the job done. Brian and realize that Nate Anders are kind of up and up. Oh, we got Alex Muzzillo hard into the wall.
Talk to me quick here, bud.
Pull that up.
I believe Alex had some issues there. I was a few seconds
Ooh,
from
like a tank
asking
slapper.
him to pull away because of some of the issues I was seeing, and I was too late on that. Well, yeah, I don't think too many were involved.
I got you. Jeffrey Bickle in the chat. Thanks, buddy. He loves the 29's paint job. Yeah, that's William Mann Jr. Thanks. I'm sure he would appreciate that as well. Thanks for tuning in, Jeff. Well, we're gonna have roughly what, maybe 13, 14 laps to go. It's 15 maybe when it goes back green here. So the first half of the way, the race went, you know, kind of without hiccup. You know, not really no cautions, and then did that first round of pit stops, and then had a few cautions. Say cautions, breed cautions, but we've had quite a few after that though. So where they could settle back down and let this thing run out a little bit, and settle it with a few laps to go. So we'll try to give you a rundown here. Leading the race, we got William Mann Jr. Second place, we got Jason Rome. Third place, Mason Foster. Fourth place, Mr. Brian Oshanka. Fifth place, up 14 spots, Patrick Coluccio. Sixth place, Nate Anders. Seventh place is Gerald Poole. Eighth place is Jimmy Johnson. Ninth place is Dwayne Kinner. Doug the Dad Burns rounding out your top 10 there. Solid run for Doug. Eric Stoy, we haven't talked much about him this race, but he's in 11th spot there. Mike Smith, who made a little bit of contact for the last caution, in 12th spot there. Larry Ashby is 13th. John Schmidt is 14th. Mark Dantuma is 15th. Bill Percy back on the lead lap now in 16th. He's up 5 spots. And you got Alex Muzzillo 17th, Corey Hirgus in 18th, and Jeffrey Parker in 19th. That rounds out your field. Let's see if we're gonna double them up here or not. Looks like the lights out on the pace truck. Looks like they are. So we're gonna get a double file here. I believe they're out anyway. Yes, they are. So we should be going back green here at the end of this lap.
Once again, we got these two on the inside. The 29 and the 96 have been hooked up all day in tandem. And to my knowledge, it's maybe the second race they've done together, so I don't know where this teamwork came from, but it's looking pretty impressive in the front of this thing.
So my next question is Mason Foster content? Is he going to push William Mann to the win, or does he try to get this this W with a few laps to go, or is he just going to push him all the way? We'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think you know what I would do. I'm going to knock him out of the way and go for the win, but
Absolutely.
First race of the year, last race of the year, going to push for a win here. Now, the win, once again, does not, to update on the rulebook again, does not push you into the points chase as it did last year. We're doing everything by points, and that's why we had the drop races. But you get a chance to earn that win and put yourself on top of the board to start the season. I think you go for it.
Absolutely.
As everyone is.
I mean, who doesn't want to win Daytona, right?
Right, that's right.
Like pace truck is pulling off. We should have 14 laps to go here when they cross the line. Another good start from William. Oh, Jason hanging tough though. Jason got a good start too. Let's see if Brian can get up there and give him a push. It looks like
he needs Brian to get up behind him a little bit better. Start out in the back. He's top 10, top 12, running clean.
Oh, they got a little train going up there. You got Jason, Brian, and Nate Anders. And outside lanes forming up a little bit there.
Well, now guys realize they got 13 to go.
It's go time. Yeah.
If we were sitting back a little bit, playing some games like Eric Stoy.
Eric Story in 10th. I was just gonna say that he
hasn't been in this group all day, but he saw the time. He said, "Okay, time is running out. Let's go." But once again, it's the same guys. You got Jason, William Mann Jr., Brian, Mason, Patrick, Nathan, Gerald, top 7. It's been that way all day. Jimmy Johnson's been close all day, but hasn't quite got out front. It's been just this.
Brian is literally inside Jason's truck. Mason Foster is literally inside William Mann's truck. This is crazy. They do not want to give up spots. Looks like Jason might take the lead here.
They need to be careful. You start bumping like that through the corners, and the next thing you know, all 15 of these guys are looking at a fast repair, or if they've already used it, they're looking at the end of their race.
Yeah.
With 11 to go.
A lot of slicing and dicing here. Jason loose, Brian loose.
He got a truck length here. Will he slide down?
He will.
Leave Brian out there. He's going to. See, Brian was a great pusher there. We'll see if the 17 now comes up with a delayed push. He does. The normal rule of thumb.
Oh, this is not good.
Brian and William Mann in the wall.
That's
I can't believe that was only 2 of them.
Oh, never mind.
No,
It's
there's
not
more.
good. Because it was off the track, I was going to wait a minute. But Moore got caught up in the end there. Mike Smith again, unfortunately, for the second time tonight.
I thought we were looking at the whole field piling up on that one.
59 in it again.
What happened? Oh, yeah. William Mann, I don't know if he got kicked out a little bit. First time he's been behind somebody. Maybe he wasn't ready for it. And came up a little bit. And he got into Brian, went flying to the inside.
Trying to find a better angle here. Oh, there, yeah. William, looks like William got into Brian there a little bit.
Yeah, he came up. So it gets a little squirrely that close behind your truck. I think he just came up off the corner a little bit and got into him.
A lot of damaged trucks on that one. That's going to give the lead to Jason. Jason Romero going to take the lead. So you had William Mann dominate this race, to then have that happen. That is heartbreak. But again, he's been clean all race, so go in there, get yourself a fast repair, and see what you can get back. I don't know that you'll get all the way back to the lead, but you try to make up, as much as you can. salvage those points.
I think the guys that didn't pit, I don't have the list in front of me, but I think we're good. Doug's sitting pretty in 7th place. Gerald's truck is ruined in 8th place.
Bill Percy in 9th spot. He's up 12, so he got his laps back, and his truck looks clean, and he should be able to fight for this. Looks like Mason Foster coming into the pits. Gerald Poole coming into the pits. I think Mason had damage. Maybe he does. Looks like the right rear is a little crinkled. Yeah, he's definitely. Have like a 6 or 7 lap shootout here. Try to decide this thing. Jason looks like he has himself set up pretty good there. Obviously, first spot. Nate Anders in 2nd. Look, Eric Stoy. Haven't talked about him all race. Here he is, quietly and calmly up to 4th spot here with a shot to take the race.
Our previous series champion, last season champion, Eric Stoy, is going to join us here. Eric, you're sitting in 4th place after running about 10th to 15th all day. Looking pretty good now.
Yeah, I just try to be patient the whole time. It's been kind of sketchy up there, and got through a few accidents, and yeah, I'm sitting in 4th. Feel good.
So Eric, I was talking to you today, and you remember what I told you, right? Are you gonna deliver? Are you gonna deliver the goods, or?
We'll see. We'll see how this thing works out. Let's see who I get behind here, and if I can push whoever I'm behind up there to the front. And I'll try to give you a show.
10-4, buddy. You go get them, and looking good. The truck looks clean, and looks like she's handling good. So go get her, bud.
Hey, I appreciate it, Richie.
His nice truck that he made today. Hopefully we can put that thing in victory lane. Obviously, like I said, he won't get any points because he's running the Cup Championship. But hey, a win's a win. Go out and get it.
Absolutely, and it's bragging rights. Why not, right? And then he gets to come back tomorrow and do it with us in the Cup Series. So.
Well, he's not going to do it tomorrow, so you might as well do it today.
I mean, he gets to mingle with us. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, we all think we're going to do it right now, right?
Right, exactly. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15 trucks on track, it looks like. Patrick in the pits.
Nice 9/11 tribute there.
Brian 2 laps down. John Schmidt's a lap down, but out there. Gerald Poole was apparently used his fast repair. He is heavily damaged. He's not going to keep up very well.
Oh yeah, man, he's got a whole rear end's caked in.
We are going green.
If Jason can hang on here for 8 laps and get this thing done. Oh, he got a huge jump. I don't know that you want that, but nonetheless, he got it.
Well, he's going to swoop up in front, and if Nate's smart, he should have swapped right back down. He should have done exactly what Jason just did and tried to get behind that 39 before he came down. He missed his opportunity there. They need to get this outside line formed up. Bill Percy back there, Mark.
Eric Stoy made contact with Jason. They both save it miraculously. I don't know how they kept that. They did. They saved it. Both of them. Heads up driving there.
Nathan Anders.
Bill Percy in second spot as well. Good run for him, getting those laps back. He's gonna have a shot at the W here. And who's pushing him? Is that Mason Foster?
Mason Foster's to the outside.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Or is it Eric Stoy? No, it's Eric Stoy push. Okay, it was, but he did push Bill out there.
Yeah, he pushed Bill out there. Sorry, I was doing some other things real quick. But Bill has taken the lead here now. Not the first time we've seen Bill lead at a super speedway. Remember last year's Talladega winner, I believe, or was he?
That's right. I believe it was Talladega. Yeah. And I just want to give a shout out to him. With him being in the lead, he's up 20 spots. I believe he started shotgun on the field.
He missed qualifying because of that issue he had early. But Mason Foster says, screw it, I'm taking it on the high side, and that leaves Eric and Jason, weirdly, as the top two cars on the outside, with our guy that's led most of this race, in behind them in sixth. This is a strong set of cars that have been good all day. They made their way to the front. But it is tight.
I'm calling it. Somebody has to go to the middle. You need to make a power move up the middle. Not quite yet. But oh, look at Jason going to push Eric to the front. Does Eric leave him? He does.
I don't know if he should have, but I think he did. But we've seen Mason behind trucks all day. Get Mason followed in. He's been a really good pusher.
William Mann's worked his way back into this too.
See that? Yeah, look at that.
He's been good all day. Oh,
got a little
Eric
loose
tried
there.
to jump up. He
Oh,
couldn't.
they're going to put him to the 3 wide. Oh, Bill thought better of it.
Bill was all over the track there for a minute. I was a little worried we might see something come out of that, but
Heads up driving by everybody. AJ Godsey in the chat saying, let's go. Come on, Stoy. Thanks for joining us, AJ.
he's going to jump to the outside. They really slowed that group down, though.
Somebody just spun. I think it was Daytona. Yeah, yes, it was the 57. He saved it. He didn't hit the wall, though, but
That's
no
off
caution.
the track. Not wave that one.
Got 3 laps to go.
That really spread things out, though. Eric's left by himself. You know Jason's going to make a push at this
Absolutely. They're going. He's going
Bill.
up high.
Bill will be the person that decides this race, unless Bill's the one that jumps up.
Oh, looks like Nate Anders jumps up. He's going to get the Bills outside. I don't think he can come up now. Going to put William Mann behind Bill. So Eric Stoy and Nate Anders on the top side. Got Mason Foster.
Jason.
Oh, Bill going to jump up.
Give himself a shot in front of Nate. With 2 to go. He's given room for Jason to jump up as well, which is a problem.
Because Jason will throw it up there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like it kind of closed up here.
Yeah, got to make sure we're on the outside again.
Oh, he's trying. He's trying. He is clear if he wants to do it now, but it would be tight.
And don't look, Doug is sitting comfortably in, 7th place here. He's
On the inside line.
not
there.
outside the realm. Him and Larry are both.
Oh, looks like Jason
boy.
got into
And
big
this
wreck.
is the
wreck.
last lap.
Big wreck. We got Mason Foster is upside down on his lid.
Doug's in second. Does Doug have anything on the outside, though? He's going to need help from Larry if Larry can get there. Larry has some damage on the
Larry's
outside.
up there. Got Brian too. Who's gonna get this?
That's not Brian. That is Dwayne Kiner in the 80s.
Oh, you're right. It is. Oh, William gonna throw a little block. Doug's going high.
Didn't quite have it.
Oh man, that was still close at the line. That was a good finish.
Holy cow.
Man.
Unfortunately, that happened to 1 to go, so there's no yellow. There's nothing you can do. They just have to die. It changed the points dramatically here. So William Mann's going to come away our winner.
Wow, so much happened there. I'm trying to process it all. Yeah, so William Mann gonna come back through even with his little accident. Gonna make it all the way back through, and hopefully Mama Man is still in the chat. And he got it done. So congrats to William Mann Jr. there for pulling off the first win of the season at Daytona and giving the points lead.
We talked to you early on, and I kind of thought I jinxed you, because after I talked to you, next thing you know, you died, and you came back from the dead and won this thing.
Well, I remembered I got up to the lead using the high side earlier, and I trusted it, and I put the time in. It was patient. And it worked out. Whew, that was pretty wild at the end.
You also ran into some luck there. Like, half the cars in the field went flying as they crossed.
Oh yeah, right there, man.
Flag. But I got to be honest with you, I might have been rooting for Doug there to get to you.
I thought he was going to have a better spot to get to me. I was pretty nervous there. Ooh,
Well,
that's
William,
fun, man.
nonetheless, man, you gave us a show, man. That was quite fun to watch, and congratulations, man. You led, pretty much dominated the whole first half, and then you had a little mishap, and then you come back and win it. So hell of a race, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Well, thanks for the let me join in with you guys, and man, it was a blast.
I would be really kicking myself if I didn't bring Doug in here. Doug, I think we were all pulling for you there to win this thing after the insanity that happened in the last lap.
Yeah, I told William it's been a while since I had a win. Whatever happens, sorry. I thought those guys coming on the outside would catch me at just the right time to give me enough of a push to get by, and then DJ drops to the bottom. It was close.
Yeah, we were definitely pulling for you there, buddy. And after everything happened, I honestly looked at Richie and I was like, holy crap, Doug's in second. Like, he went from 7th to 2nd in 5 seconds, and there you go. You gave yourself a shot, but it's a great start to the season as well, starting off 2nd in points.
Yeah, can't complain about that, and we'll go on and hopefully pull off a win before the season's out.
Yeah, man, congrats, Doug. That second place is nothing, nothing to hang your head on. Still a great run, 2nd in points. Did you think you had a shot there, or just not quite nobody back there to push you, I guess? It looked like you made a good attempt at it. It was close at the line.
I almost made an attempt out of 2 on the final lap, but the cars behind weren't close enough, and I knew if I got stuck up there, I was done. And so I just dropped back in line behind William and was hoping for the momentum off of 4, but it just wasn't quite enough. I think if somebody had gotten to me, I'd have made it, but it was a heck of a close finish, so I can't complain.
Hey, well, congratulations! Hell of a way to start off the season opener and 2nd in points, man. So best of luck to you, and hopefully you can continue that and fight for a title this year.
All right, thanks, guys.
Anybody else we'd like to pull in?
I think we'll leave it there for the night.
Okay. So we will be back next Saturday. I will let Jared tell you what track, because I'm bad and I don't remember what track. But same time, 7 o'clock. We'll be going live around 7:30, 7:35, something like that.
Well, I hope I know, because I made the schedule. Next week is Homestead. We got 100 laps at Homestead. We're staying in Florida before we go a little north, but we're staying in Florida for one more. Homestead's a fun one, so join us next week.
Again, you can tune in on Pizza Pepper Gaming. That would be next week around 7:30. We'll be going live. So I hope to see you guys there, and hope you guys enjoyed that. And have a good night, everybody.